Hello everybody, I'm Sanji. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much for checking me out. I appreciate you. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Thank you for growing the channel, telling people about it. I appreciate each and every one of you. To my donators who have been donating to the channel, thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate it very much, as well as those of you who take the time to send me emails expressing your concerns, your thoughts, your desires, what you want to see talked about on the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to help grow the channel in a positive way. If you haven't done so already and you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you can be notified when I upload new content. I encourage everyone to express themselves in the comment the way that you see fit, as long as the way that you see fit is respectful. Okay, so the business is out of the way. Let's get on to this video, because this video is definitely a request by one of you. So here's the answer to your question on your email. This video, the 3 zodiac signs most likely to love multiple people at once. All right, you know the drill if you're not new around here, but even if you are, this is the time where you take your 3 guesses. Who do you think those 3 signs are that are capable of falling in love? We're talking about in love with 2 people at once. Now, we can stop right here and have a conversation. Is that possible? Can you love 2 people at once, Sanji? Well, apparently, according to your astrological sign, falling in love with multiple people is possible for 3 very distinct astrological groups. Yes, okay? According to experts, falling in love with 2 people at once is totally possible. Did you hear me? The experts said it. Now, we can go in the comment section and we can disagree with them, okay? But now, for purposes of this video, the experts say, yes, indeed, a person is capable of falling in love with 2 people at once, okay? Now, loving multiple people at once means being open to exploring your feelings and the emotional connection. And while astrology can't determine anything, there are some signs who will typically invest all their energy into one person at a time and never let them go. Well, conversely, there are those signs that can give their hearts to 2 people at once and legitimately love them. So now, wait a minute. Don't start arguing with me, because you know there are polyamorous relationships and there are multiple marriage relationships and all kinds of things going on out in these streets. All right. So we know that duplicity in relationship, multiplicity is possible. Okay. Don't. That's what the experts said. Anyway, y'all emailed me and asked me to do this video for you. So here you go. I'm going to try to keep my opinions out of it, or at least to the end. And I'm going to tell you the 3 signs astrologically that are inclined and quite capable of loving 2 people at the very same time. And I'm not talking about fickle stuff now. What's your 3 guesses? They are in love. Love. Okay? 2 people. Ready? Go. Okay, the first sign that is capable of being in love with 2 people at one time is none other than sun sign Libra. Libra, that's right. Anybody born September 23rd to October 22nd is indeed the sun sign Libra. And they are capable of being in love with more than one person at the same time. Now, Libra is Venus ruled, and they are all about love, sensuality, romance, and the finer things at life. Venus enjoys pleasure, okay? They're big on partnerships and relationships and will do everything they can to make their partners feel special when applicable and when the Libra is invested in the relationship. Now, we're not talking about disappearing act Libra, or I haven't got my shit together Libra. We're not talking about that Libra. Okay, we talking this other Libra. Okay, a little bit more involved perhaps. Depends. But these scales have a lot of love to give, and Libra can sometimes find themselves with more than one person at a time. So is this the evolved Libra? We're going to say that for the comment section. Anyway, Libra is an air sign, okay? So, you know what they say about the air sign. With the yak, and the talk, and constantly flirting, okay? Maybe not so much you Aquarius, but yeah, y'all be out there. Y'all just flirt differently, but you ain't off the hook. You air sign, so you be flitting and fluttering about too. So Libra is notorious for this and very good at it. Besides the fact that Libras typically appear to the public well-coiffed, put together, so they get a lot of attention anyway, and they may find themselves getting caught in the snare of some of that attention, even if there's a partner at home. Okay, now when two people are giving a Libra attention, especially the attention that they like, they can't help but want the attention to continue from both partners. Yeah, Libra is famous for having the cake and eating it too. They want the cake and they want the ice cream and they want the spoon and they want the straw. You get what I'm saying. So the downside is that they're notoriously indecisive. So what happens is, even though Libra knows that they could make a choice, they go back and forth on the fence, and as they're going back and forth, they end up with the two people still being in the game, okay? So, Libra, they're going to struggle to choose, all right? And that's how they end up having two partners that they are in love with legitimately. And typically, unless you push Libra, you find out about it, them two partners gonna go on for a minute, just letting you know. And for my Libras out there, that you're not cheaters and you've never cheated, I'm not talking about you, okay, love? It's those other Libras out there giving you guys a bad name. So coming in at number 1, person, the sun sign that can love two partners at the same time, sun sign Libra. Coming in at number 2 is none other than sun sign Pisces. That's right, Pisces, you came in at number 2, February 19th through March 20th. If you have a birthday on it between those days, you are sun sign Pisces. Now, here's the deal on Pisces, why Pisces came in at number 2. And the reason is that Pisces can fall in love pretty much with anyone they meet, okay? If a Pisces is vibing you and there's something about you that attracted the Pisces to you, they're in there, okay? Because they're ruled by Neptune, the planet of dreams and fantasy. Yeah, and if you haven't encountered a Pisces fantasy, don't leave this earth without that experience. I mean, at least once. Kidding. Anyway, all right, it's easy for Pisces to romanticize every encounter they have with an attractive stranger. So the Pisces is the one that, you know, they're shaking the hand and they're, you know, you trying to get your hand back. The person that's sun sign Pisces on the other end of that hand. They're that one person that'll keep going to the same coffee shop, okay, because there's a barista in there that they find to be incredibly hot, okay? Even though that they haven't even talked to the person yet. The Pisces has all kinds of visions of things going on that they want to do to that person. So that's very much Pisces behavior, okay? And since Pisces is very in tune with their own emotions, they're willing to explore deeper emotional connections with multiple people at one time. Okay, so for Pisces, yes, they like you, and what we got going on here is really good, but I just met this one over here, and this one fulfills this other side of me. And you know, this side is important to me too. Remember, there's dualities, two fish, okay? So the one fish might be swimming all nice and easy waters, but this other fish over here cutting up like the salmon, jumping all wild, okay? So you need to know that about your Pisces. You need to know that both of your Pisces are in this thing with you, because that other one could be out there loving on somebody else. That's what I'm saying, okay? Their behavior makes falling in love with two people very easy because of their duplicity, but they also have a tendency to stay in love for a very long time. They might even fall in love with a new partner while still in love with their ex. Okay? So that is why Pisces came in at number 2. My dreamers and my fantasizers, you guys are something. The stuff that's going on in here, this is why y'all be causing all this confusion out in these streets. They your ex, girl. Let that thing go. Stop doing pop-ups. Pisces, number 2. And coming in at number 3, last but certainly not least, is none other than sun sign Gemini. That's right, Gemini. May 21st through June 20th. If you have a birthday on or between those days, you, my friend, are sun sign Gemini. Now, we both know that Gemini, you're like a no-brainer for this list, okay? Because again, you have the twins, the duplicity, right? Which means there's at least 2 sides to your personality generally. Now, yes, I know that there are Geminis out there that walk amongst us that this does not apply to. I know that there are Geminis that walk the earth that have never cheated on their spouses, that they've only been in love with one person at a time, and they play it straight up and down. Okay, I know you exist. But for the majority of the Gemini, sorry, Gemini, y'all out here in these streets with the capability to play games, okay? And you definitely have the ability to love more than one person at one time, because you're an air sign and you choose to explore relationships, all kinds of relationships, because, you know, air sign talky. And you, Gemini, do that walkie-talkie thing better than most. So those conversations you have can talk you right into another situation rather quickly, okay? Because Geminis like to play up different aspects of their personalities. So their partner may be in tune and giving them what they need in this realm of their personality. However, there might be that wacky-tacky side, or that dark, dismal side, or that just altogether freak of the week you don't know about, that the Gemini is out there getting attended to. Let's say that. Okay? Now, Gemini. I'm going to keep on going. Okay, so Geminis, for example, can dive deep into the introspection version of themselves, right? In one relationship. It's totally mental. And to be honest with you, in order to have a connection with a Gemini, it does have to be mental. It does have to be communicative. Okay, that you got to be heavy on that communication with the Gemini. And you got to kind of keep it in their face, and you got to keep it fresh. Yeah, it's exhausting. Gemini, they got to see you, talk to you, and you got to keep it fresh. God, keep it moving, right? Nothing stale, because then they're going to be out the door, all right? Now, they have, not all Geminis are extroverts. There are introverted Gemini, but that does not let them off the hook, okay? Just because they're not constantly with the yak, 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 does not mean that they don't do the yak, yak on a different low-key level, okay? They may not be all that, but they may be kings and queens of their little chat groups they belong to, okay? All right? Why said Gemini? Watch me. Yeah, Gemini, I told it, okay? Your partner needs to know this about you. So you have to address the Gemini in totality, okay? Because of that duplicity that they have, that is naturally a part of them, they like duplicity, and that sometimes wreaks emotional havoc for the people in their lives, okay? Geminis find that it keeps things interesting when they have more than one person to converse with, especially if they're feeling as though there's a part of them that their needs aren't being met. Yeah, the Gemini gonna go on out there and find somebody to meet that need. And they're not gonna let you go because you meeting that need. So, you Monday, Wednesday, that's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, gotta get my hair done. I'm kidding, sort of, kind of. All right, but that's the mindset of a Gemini. So a Gemini, because they can entertain many, because they're different facets of them, that is why Gemini is number 3 for the sun sign that can be truly in love with more than one person at a time. So there you have it. Libra, Pisces, and Gemini are the 3 astrological signs that are more than capable of being in a romantic relationship, in love with more than one person at a time. It's actually quite common for them, and it's typically because they have such indecisiveness. So that and the duality of their partnerships. They're all, 2 scales, 2 fish, 2 twins. So there you have it. Those are the 3. Let me know if you got it right. Did you have somebody else on the list? There are others that qualify. If you ask me in the comments section why I didn't choose them, I will let you know. But I basically went off the statistically, the numbers don't lie. And the majority of the sun signs that find themselves in these precarious situations are none other than the 3 that I previously mentioned. So that's it. Did I get it wrong? I tried to give everybody your out. I know there are those of you that are under those sun signs that you do not behave in this fashion. I understand that. But you need to have a sun sign meeting, because there's a whole lot of your sun sign brethren that are out there doing your sign dirty. Just dirty, awful, stinking, rotten. Okay, I said I wasn't putting my opinion in this thing. Ha! Anyway, thank you so much. If you're new here, again, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate how the channel is growing. Feel free to like, share, and tell your friends about the channel so they can come on over here and experience a good time. Until I see you again, take care of yourselves.